Do you or your team sometimes struggle at work? Like, it seems like a force is bringing you where you do not want to go, or the processors are against you, or it feels really like you can't move forward properly. Here's a lesson I learned from swimming. So in some places where, especially where the currents are strong, like in the ocean, and the tides can be really, really strong, there are, in some hotels, I remember one not long ago, where they put some panels, some warnings saying, okay, there are some currents, so there are some currents that might try to bring you outside, so towards the open sea. And people, of course, panic because you get caught in the current, and I can tell you it's really strong when you're in the ocean. So they say, do not panic. You can't, and people start, what do? They panic, they say, oh my gosh, the sea, the water is bringing me outside, out far from the land, and so they start frantically swimming to get back to the beach. But the point is, the ocean is much stronger than you, right? So you can't do that. So what is the advice? The advice is to swim horizontally until you're out of this current pulling you out of the shore. And that's actually quite interesting, because if the current tries to bring you far from the shore, and you try to go against the current, then you're doomed, because you just strain yourself, you struggle, you strain, you lose all your energy, and then you can't do anything about that. You will never be able to go back to the shore. But if you go horizontally, then you can make it, because you get out of the flow of the current. You get to a place where the current is way less strong, or way milder, or there's no current at all, bring you out away from the shore, and so you can go in this direction and then go to the shore naturally and go to the beach. You're safe and everything is great. And isn't it very similar in companies? Isn't it, I mean, very similar at work? When sometimes you struggle with something, there is some process that you need to face that is really difficult. We always try to face it and to cope with it, just going against it and trying to do our maximum effort. And so does your team. And how many people are struggling in companies? Where in your company maybe this applies, where you should find a disruptive way to look at the way you do things, so that you can swim horizontally, get out of the current that it's making you tied and work in a dysfunctional loop of striving more and more, achieving less and less results. So I invite you for today to really think about that, where this can happen in your work, in your company. As usual, follow No Achievers for great tips about productivity, optimization, efficiency. So see you at the next tip. In the meantime, stay strong and stay effective.